Yeah. Hopefully it breaks down. Not too far.
What's happening, guys?
How's the cast feel?
I feel good. I feel good. Getting better every day. The training staff's doing a tremendous job, and just we're working really hard every morning. And it's just good to be back out here again with the guys, putting the helmet on. Really getting the work today, getting all the quarterback drills, the fundamental work, some of the handoffs, and just being in there with the fellas is always the best part. And so it was a good day today for sure.
Is it hard being on a pitch count like that?
No, it's good. I mean, I'm watching every rep and watching everything, and if I'm not in there, but then also getting the reps today was really good, for me just to be able to do 7-on-7 and be in the mix. That was the plan the whole time, and just to be able to get as many reps in 7-on-7 as I could, and that was really good stuff today.
What hurdles you need to clear just to be a full, complete participant?
Just taking one day at a time. Just one day at a time. I'll be ready to go when it's time.
Sort of an acclimation process for you, sort of step up into being able to do that.
Yeah, I think more than anything else, it's just trying to be smart as possible. We got a long way. It's not even August yet. We're at the beginning of July, or end of July, I mean, and then so just trying to be extremely smart. We got 17 games plus hopefully 4 more. So that's the mentality.
It seemed like both you and Justin completed a high clip in both of your passes today.
Yeah.
What can you say about the progress of you guys as a quarterback room and just understanding this playbook and working with your team?
Yeah, the guys are doing a great job. The receivers, the tight ends, the running backs, really understand the concepts, getting open. Offensive line, obviously, too, as well. They're doing a great job of keeping us protected and against a really good defense. So the thing is that it's always a work in progress. We're always working every day, and it's a constant obsession with how we want to be, how we want to go, the intensity of practice. That's what I try to bring every day to practice, is that level of intensity, that level of focus, that level of detail. I think is really critical to be successful, and we're working on it every day.
Russ, was you doing that long with the
that
Connor?
throw that you had to Connor Heyward, he called it a moon ball, one of the ones that you're famous for. How good did it feel to just be able to air it out?
Yeah, that was sweet. Connor made a huge, big-time play, explosive play down the field. Just he had a great reaction. Was able to launch it down the field to him. He called it a moon ball. He came up to me, thanks for throwing me the moon ball, But just it was a good play by him. He did a great job.
Is that a trust that you're able to build with him through some of those off-season workouts when he came out to the West Coast?
Yeah, 1,000%. I think the biggest thing is we just spent a lot of time together. Me, Connor, the guys, OTAs, getting the extra work before practice, after practice. All that time is time well spent, and it shows up in a play like that, And it was a really good job by him. And there's a lot more, I think guys, Quez Watkins made a big play down the field on the go ball. Different guys made great plays. I thought that Calvin did a really good job earlier in the day, really routing his guy up and breaking outside and kind of put it over top of the guy. And he just has a great feel for the game. So these guys are working their tails off, and it's all things that we practice and they spend a lot of time on.
What were you able to learn from the 4 days when you weren't doing as much with these guys?
You're constantly learning, you're constantly watching, growing with your teammates and everything else. I think the best thing is the cool part is the leadership part of it, and just being with the guys and spending that time, and just that's been the best part about being in Latrobe.
Russ, you talked the other day about when you put the pads on, you find out who can play and who can't. When that happens, I mean, even up first, do you watch other guys to see how they perform?
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I think, watching Najee run today was pretty special. I mean, this guy's a monster. I remember watching him in college. I remember watching him obviously in the pros. He's had some great stiff arms, some great things he's done. I really love him as a back. He's just so physical. The thing about Najee that's been really cool is his time that he wants to spend together. His time that he came out here. Him and Jaylen came out here with me. We, one night, just they wanted to join and walk through, just go through plays with me. And that kind of time is really critical. I think just that obsession with the game. That's the good part about being out here in Latrobe and just being in the mix of just training camp and learning every day. And so the physicality showed up today. I think, you saw that from Najee, you saw that from Jaylen, our offensive line.
What are you personally looking for in the film later today?
I always think about, timing, accuracy on the money. I think we did a good job of that today. Guys getting open. And there's always things to learn and find out, every day. So I'm going to get in there and watch the film and see what we did really well and what we can get better at.
How does this setting compare to Denver and Seattle for training camp?
They're all good. They're all really good. For me, though, this is exciting. This is different for me. The biggest reason is just being they're all great fans, but the biggest thing that makes this special is we're outside here, and now we're outside of Pittsburgh, and it's football. It's just football. And all these fans here, really come here for that moment of time, for that, 3 hours of practice, whatever it is, and that's really special. I think the other part that's different is it's just the time well spent together, bonding. We call on the porch out here late at night and laughing, playing Uno, and You know, we were having a great game of Uno for about an hour and a half the other day. You know, the game just kept going over. You know, and just those moments are really special. But I'm just grateful. You know, I've been grateful to be where I've been, and I'm grateful where I am right now, where my feet are, and just I thank God every day. I get to learn from Coach Tomlin every day. You know, I take mad notes on his every time he goes into a meeting, his speeches and the things he has. So it's been a good you know, moment of time so far.
Russ, with your calf, what's kind of the recovery or the things that you have to do from now until tomorrow's practice to make sure you don't take a step back?
Yeah, I just think being smart. I don't really go into details. You know, I don't go into medical details. I know you guys all want to know, but that's just I've never really gone to that great detail with that. But I think the biggest thing is just listening to trainers and following what they have for me. Whatever I can do extra, I'm doing it. You know, if I can do it on the field, they know that, and they're just trying to make sure that I'm smart as possible, not doing anything that's gonna, you know, make it worse.
Russ, I know you can't do all the work that you want, but you know, when we talk to coaches and players, they always talk about your work ethic and your drive. How much do you feel like that can maybe endear yourself to teammates, or maybe set the example and show leadership through example in that way?
Yeah, you know, I really fundamentally believe that if you want to be great at anything, the process is everything. You know, you gotta love the process of it. You gotta love the details of practice. You gotta love the enthusiasm of practice. You know, even if you're not in there for that rep, you know, even if it's the whole day or if it's just one play you're not in there, no matter what the situation is, we're always learning, we're always growing. And I think they got to take that from the classroom to the walkthroughs and spending that time. I think the best professionals I've been around have been able to transfer that from the classroom to the field and be able to do on the court or whatever it may be for walkthroughs, and then fast forward, you know, coming out in the field and actually doing it full speed. And that's where I think we are really doing a really good job of that. I think Coach Arthur Smith's doing a great job of that as well. The bond of that, the communication of that is really critical, and just constantly communicating. You know, it's been really good. I'm excited about the process, but once again, we haven't done anything yet. We've got a lot more work to do.
Russell, you talk about the bonding process. You and Justin, are you guys cheering for one another, really bonding together as a quarterback?
Yeah, I think, you know, more than anything else, we've known each other for some years now, and I've always tried to be a mentor in some way to him. You know, we've always texted, called, whatever it may be in the past, and the same thing now. You know, just you know, I believe that when you give as much knowledge that I have or experience or gone through, you know, it comes back in return for you in the long run. You know, we're a team. We're always trying to work to get better together, and you know, everything that every rep that he's taking, I'm learning. Vice versa, every rep that I'm taking, he's learning, and all the other quarterbacks as well. And when we're not in there, we're just processing from the drill work. We're always talking and communicating. So I think that's a critical thing to being successful as a team.
Who won
How
that
would you
marathon
assess-
Uno game, Russ? I'd be heated if I lost.
Young Zach did. Remember rookie Zach?
Frazier?
Yeah, Frazier
Wow.
won it. And the thing was that we all had one card left, and he had a special card. He flipped it all on us.
So we had like a 4.0 GPA.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think that game's luck at all.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a new NFL Uno that just came out. Like a
No, I
special
don't.
Uno.
I do
You
not
have
know
to get
that.
your hands on that.
All right, I'm
maybe.
gonna check it out. Anything else?
How would
Thank
you,
you guys.
how would you assess Justin's performance for the days you were out?
He's done a great job. You know, he's working his butt off every day, and we're getting better as a team.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for checking out this content from Post-Gazette Sports. If you watch this video on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. For all of the sports coverage the Post-Gazette has to offer, visit post-gazette.com.